Did you guys hear that? What's good, YouTube? R&R Motorsports, back at you guys with another one. And today we're gonna add some more turbo noise to the AMG by installing some blow-off valves or vent to atmosphere adapters. So this is the kit that we're gonna be installing on the car today. And basically what it does is it takes the factory, basically there's these valves on this car that take the extra boost pressure and recirculate it back into your intake. And what this does is it connects where the recirculating valves go, or the recirculating pipe, and this little hole here lets it vent to atmosphere, so you get that nice sweet blow-off sound on the car. And it isn't really a performance mod, I would say. It's more for like the sound. But either way, on my 640 I had blow-off valves. Love the way that sound. I had the Turbo Smart. I'm going to be putting it on the AMG to spice things up a little bit before we get into like the actual exhaust work. So this install is going to be a little bit different than people that get like the Wise Tech ones that go at the bottom. These literally are going to connect directly to the diverter valves itself, and you're not going to need like the block off caps or anything that people get for like the intakes. These two little diverter valves right here, basically this is going to connect onto it, and then with the little space it's going to let the air vent out, and it already has an O-ring pre-installed and comes with the hardware as well. And if you guys want to buy these same blow-off valves, they'll be available on my website for purchase, you guys. In my opinion, this is the best mod for your C63. Sound wise, that's under 200 bucks. So to start the install off, you're going to want to remove both of these hoses off the intakes, and you can remove them with a set of pliers. And then next you're going to want to remove the little plastic cover on top. I think it should be like 2 or 3 bolts holding it in. Damn, that plastic piece is longer than I thought, bro. It's all the way around.
It is all the way around.
So it's 2 bolts, then you take off the connectors for the diverter valves. So once you guys get this bolt and this bolt out for the plastic thing, you're gonna have enough leverage to like pull it out of your way so you can work on the diverter valves. And then each diverter valve is gonna have 3 bolts, one here, and one here, and then the same thing on the passenger side. And just like that, we got the first diverter valve out, you guys. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to reuse those stock bolts because this is going to be a little bit longer, so that's why the kit comes with hardware for you guys. This is basically how this product works. This is the factory diverter valve, and this is the aftermarket product, and basically it connects onto the diverter valve. You're gonna have to twist it around because it only goes one specific way, and then when you find all the screws line up like this, it lines up. Basically it's gonna take the boost out the diverter valve, and whatever extra boost that's not needed, it's gonna recirculate it into the atmosphere through the little hole that's right here, and that's where you guys are gonna get your blow off, or like the excess boost.
The way this thing goes in.
So the easiest way that we found to do it is to put the actual adapter, like the little black piece, in first, because the diverter valves are gonna go on top of it. So we're gonna put the adapter in first, make sure it's seated in the right way inside there, and then there's only one way the diverter valves can go on top. So that was the easiest way that we found to do the reinstall. And then the kit comes with extended bolts, which you put after you put the diverter valves in. So it has everything you need to do this install. And the only 2 things you guys really need to remove out of the way is just slide these down, and the 2 bolts for this plastic thing that's right here. And you don't even need to fully remove it because like we saw, it's like connected all the way into the engine bay. So we just took the 2 bolts out and like wiggled it up out of our way, and then we'll slide it back into place once the install is done. Oh, and I forgot to mention to you guys, the bolt size to get the diverter valves out and to put the new bolts back in is a T30. It's an Allen size, it's an Allen socket, but the T30 works perfectly. So for those of you guys DIYing this, that's what you use. And just like that, we have the first diverter valve going back in. It's gonna sit a little bit higher, but it shouldn't be a problem at all in the engine bay. To reinstall them, it's basically the opposite of the removal. Just do the complete opposite once you have the black vent to atmosphere adapters sitting on the diverter valve housing. So we got both of them installed. As you guys can see, it makes the diverter valve sit a little bit higher. And now we literally just have to put the 2 bolts back in that little plastic thing, and we're good to test this shit out. So the car started up, no codes, no nothing, and now I'm literally just gonna let the engine get the temperature. So let me turn that off so I don't get copyrighted, but let you guys look. Car's still cold as fuck. Engine's only 87 degrees, so I'm gonna let it get up to temperature, and then we'll give it some revs for you guys. All right, let me show you guys a little blow-off valve. Wait till I put a downpipe in this car, you guys. Shit's gonna sound nuts. Sheesh, you guys hear that? Wherever this shit's going. Yeah, you definitely hear it more under whatever the parking garage.